Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Melissa and Anthea here. Super excited to connect with you as always. And we wanted to pop on and talk about supporting you in achieving success in all areas of your life that you desire with applying the law of attraction teachings. We recently did a poll and we've had a few responses. Thanks for everyone that responded. If you haven't yet, go over to the announcements section of the group. The poll is there. And we had quite a few that wanted to know about the basics of the law of attraction teachings and understanding them more. Now, we could stay on here all day and we'd love to.
Absolutely.
Right. But we wanted to pop on to give some tips on applying the law of attraction teachings in this power chat. Whether you're desiring more love, loving, harmonious relationships, for your relationships to improve, a loving partnership, more money and financial abundance, success in all areas, whatever you desire, it's all possible. Maybe you're just desiring to feel happy and good, right? I remember a time when that was my biggest desire. And when it became what I wanted the most, like wanting it more than anything, I was able to ask an empowering question. What can I do to change my life? And I know you may have heard me say this before if you've tuned in before, but I keep saying it because it really was such a pivotal moment, right? The power of the questions we ask ourselves and our openness and willingness to learn and believe and apply all that we learn. I think is also key, isn't it?
Absolutely, Melissa. And you've just hit a really good point there. It's the questions that we ask. And I remember times so often in my life asking the question, why are things going wrong? Now, remember, the universe works on vibration and what your energy you're giving out. So when you're asking why are things always going wrong for me, that's not a high frequency. We're dropping ourselves to a lower vibrational frequency and our words are matching what we're saying there. So we're asking why, think of the question you're asking, why are things always going wrong for me? Now you're going to get an answer to every single question you ask. So that question will revoke an answer to show you why things keep going wrong for you, and you'll keep attracting and being the being to have things going wrong for you, because that's the question you're asking. Now, if we flip that around and we say, show me the things that are going right for me, or even asking ourselves, where are the things that are going right? Where can I find this? And actually finding little bits and pieces throughout your day, your life, that you can say, okay, this is working for me now, and asking, how can I make things work in a more easier and harmonious way for myself? How can this be, what's the better thought process I can indulge in right now and process for myself? What can I do for myself now that can make things better? So I'll give you an example. This morning when I woke up, after I'd done my appreciation to myself in my bed, I got up and went to the mirror, and I'm doing something at the moment where I'm doing a self-love, and I'm telling myself every day how much I love myself and that I really appreciate myself. And I'm actually looking at myself directly in the mirror, clean cut through my eyes, and saying that to myself. And it's really helping me in every way. It's building my confidence. It's helping me feel so much better about myself. And I said, universe, who can I help today, and whose life can I make a difference to? I want to be of service to people today. And obviously for me, it's an everyday thing, but I really stated it this morning. Now, I got a missed call and I called the person back, and blow me down, it's somebody who I connected with that I was able to divinely guide, and we connected on a very deep level without knowing the person. Now, that's because of the question that I asked. And what's come back to me. So it's really the law of attraction teaches on your basic level is really what you think, what you feel will be attracted back to you. So I know there's a lot more deeper than that, right? Melissa, we can go into our belief systems and all the past experiences that have brought us to where we are today. However, on a basic level, when you're wanting to learn, as Melissa has stated before, like when you want to make a change and you want to have that difference, you will implement and listen. You will listen to what's being said and you will implement it. And you will naturally want to push that way forward in life. Now, if you have no desire to change and you just want to be in a place where you just want to be sad, that's okay too. But there has to be a time where in yourself, you want to fulfill your life, because this is what we're here for, to fulfill our life purpose. And many people will say, I don't know my life purpose. Well, you get to find out the more you indulge and become aware and start and implement things that can make a difference to you. So number one thing is, I want to change. What can I do today to create a better version of me? What can I do to feel better about myself? What can I do for self-love? It's those questions, rather than, you hear people say, oh, I'm an idiot. Now saying something like that is putting yourself down, and it's again attracting the wrong kind of energy. So I really want to say the point of what Melissa was saying right at the beginning there was what we've just said is, it's a determination. It's that inside you that wants that change. You want to be a better person. You want to do better for yourself. And that's where the law of attraction starts to work in alignment with you. Because you are consciously thinking of the questions, consciously aware of what's happening around you, consciously aware of the thoughts that you're having, the emotions that are coming up for you. We have mastermind sessions where we're able to express this out there, and we can all identify within one another and help each other identify what is it that's bringing us to that level, or bringing us down and making us and allowing ourselves to feel not great about ourselves or not satisfied in any way. And that's what I love about masterminding, and even having these conversations right here. I know I've gone on a bit there, Melissa, but
no, it's all good. It's all so good, because life is happening through you, friends. Yes. That's what we want you to know. Life is not happening outside of you and to you. You are living and being and breathing, and your heart is pumping and your brain is working. You are whole, perfect, well, and complete. You are enough just as you are. Sometimes as humans, we may forget that and become disconnected in ways from the abundance of love within, from our abundant river of joy that's already inside us, from our inner peace. When we are not connected fully within, there is disharmony. And what does that mean? You may be not feeling at your best, and you may be experiencing life situations and circumstances that don't feel great. And why is that? Because the thoughts that you're having. And as humans, we all have negative thoughts from time to time, and some more than others. And that is due to just what you said, Anthea, the old programming, the negative beliefs that were born in us from past situations and circumstances, how you were talked to and spoken to as a child, all the way up until now. You have downloaded all this data, right? And we learn so much throughout our life, so much we come to believe, I should say, based on things that happen, situations that we experience, things that are spoken, things that we feel. Hey, Sarah, thanks for joining us. And so, you're either living on autopilot or default mode from all of that pre-programmed data and just kind of going through the motions in life. I call it kind of like sleepwalking through life, just kind of repeating old patterns and old things that you've experienced in new situations. And, it's kind of the same old feeling, maybe a new place or new people, but that same old feeling. The moment you become aware and fully connect within to who you really are, your highest self, your true essence, your natural intended state, which is love. When you can connect to yourself fully within and really I encourage taking a journey of self-discovery, right? Because really discover, who are you? How many people stop to do that in their life? How many people stop to actually really get to know themselves and cultivate a healthy relationship with themselves? If we could all do that, what a world it would be to really get to know yourself and love yourself and believe in yourself. Anthea, I love the practice that you shared, that you're giving yourself love and empowerment daily. And this is how you override that old programming, those old thoughts that come up, those old beliefs that are not serving and supporting you, by loving yourself and believing in yourself. And the more you can do that, the better you're going to feel, and the more you're going to show up as your best self in life, which will naturally attract to you all the good you desire, right?
Absolutely, Melissa. And that's so powerful what you're saying there. It goes so deep rooted from our belief system, from our children, from where we started, where we've heard being suppressed and things that we give out. And people say, oh, no, you can't do that. Or who do you think you are? Or, you know, children should be seen and not heard. And you're being, you know, totally keep your opinions to yourself, or don't want to hear it. Or there's so much that gets said to us. And that really does build that belief system within us. And I was just sharing a story with Melissa just before we came on live here, and I want to share it with you guys just so that we can kind of get to this understanding of you can be, do, or have anything you choose, and it's always down to your choice. I've said for a while that I will have a private jet, and the reason I want a private jet is because I want to be able to travel around in peace, in harmony, and take the people that I want to take with me to different places, different countries, be able to speak all over the world and embrace be able to embrace, you know, the different cultures around the world. And there's many reasons for me that sits with me. And while I'm telling the story, I'm going to touch on something here that on our poll where somebody had said they find it really hard to visualize. Now, I've never had a private jet in the past. However, what I do is I've seen programs where people have had private jets, and that really helped me to be able to visualize myself in that, because I'm watching it and I'm watching how the behavior of people and what it's like to be able to walk up the stairs of your own jet, be able to have that space, what they look like inside. I'm able now to have a clear vision. Now, when I first started thinking about this idea, the vision wasn't clear, and I could see an outside of a plane, but not really be able to get the detail of what's happening. So what I've done over time is, like I said, watch programs that people are experiencing that already, and spent a lot of time looking online, seeing how much do they cost, what's the fuel that you need to go from one place to the other, where do you keep them, how to maintain them. So I've gone into detail, and the more detail you go into, the easier it is for that visual to come to your mind's eye. So I really think with visualizing, it comes to that powerful point of being able to do your research as such and fill your mind up with those images, because those images will then sit in your mind and you're able to then pull for them quite easily, and they just come through. But if you don't have a visual to go by, it can be a lot harder. But whatever it is that you want, it's already out there, like whether it's a house, a car, a relationship, an airplane, a helicopter, a yacht, or just the love. You know, you can see people who are in love, you can feel what that feels like, you can watch films that portray that, so you can feel that feeling inside you. And I think that's the other point, it's that feeling within you. And I think we also said, Melissa, like, it doesn't matter what's happened in your past. The past is the past, it's gone. I always use the analogy of you looking in your rear view mirror when you're driving and you're watching everything just go past you, behind you. And I always look and go, wow, that's my past. The going forward is my future. What do I want to see ahead of me?
Yeah.
Now, and I'm not going to say things come up along your future journey every day, when you're pushing your mind to think different and you want to be connected with yourself and you want to be taking your life to a next level of fulfillment, let's say, you naturally as you go, I just lost what I was saying just there.
I think it's a process of growth, isn't it? Like, yes, you grow through this life experience. And I want to add to that, you know, that it's okay to desire. Give yourself full permission to desire. You know, there's so much old programming. I think I said this yesterday, where it's like, oh, it's greedy to want too much. No, there's more than enough for everyone. And we don't all want the same things, right? Like, I don't desire a private jet, but there are big things that I do desire. So we don't all desire exactly the same things. There's more than enough for everyone. And I have to add to what you just said, because it's so important that everyone gets this.
Yes.
Friends, no matter where you're from, no matter what your life story has been up until now, no matter how old you are, now is the most powerful moment, and all things are possible for you. Yes. I want to touch on that idea of success in whatever area you desire, and embracing the belief that it's possible. Faith and believing is where it's at, and releasing impatience. But it's a quiet knowing that whatever you desire can be yours, and that you can write the rest of your story. And that is most important to embrace. Like Anthea says so powerfully, the rear view, everything behind us, it's already done, it's gone. Let it go, release it, and look forward to the future with expecting good things. But most powerful, embrace right now, embrace yourself in love. And this moment right now, fall in love with your life right now. I have seen stories of people that have come from underprivileged countries and went on to believe they could be an athlete and became very well known, becoming a successful athlete. Another one, a dancer. Another one, a business tycoon. Like I forget the amount. I think it was billion or more. I know it was over millions. Anyway, he came from nothing, financially poor situation as a child, and not having, and went on to great success. So we could tell story after story, right, of people that were, I don't want to say failing, because what they were doing, you know, it wasn't working out, and then it did, right?
Yes.
And they achieved great success, but
yes.
They didn't give up. They kept believing.
Right. There we go. That's what it comes down to, Melissa, isn't it? It's not giving up. It doesn't matter what people around you are saying. Like the private jet, when I first expressed that, I mean, the amount of negative and like, oh, you're in a cuckoo land, you're in cuckoo world. Look, and I said to Melissa, had I not believed, then I wouldn't be having this conversation right now. I wouldn't be expressing it, but I believe, and I don't need anybody outside of me to believe in order for me to believe and know. And everything has a journey. Everything has a process. Yeah. So I was saying before, things are going to come up and bubble up from the past, and you're going to think to yourself, well, I want to do this, but you're feeling this like a pullback, like it's not allowing resistance. So you must recognize that, and recognize and realize that that's not your true self. That's a belief that's stopping you and giving you, and you're allowing that resistance to take place. Override that, ask it, question it. What are you holding on me? How can I learn to let go of you? And what can I think that's going to empower me to move forward? And it doesn't matter what, like Melissa said, doesn't matter what you want. Everything is possible. And the fact that you want it means it's supposed to be for you in your life. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to ask for it. Like Melissa said, she doesn't desire to have a private jet. She doesn't. And that's not,
I like the ground.
No, but for me, I desire that. So it's, there's nothing wrong and there's nothing right in your desires. It is what you feel is good for you.
Absolutely.
I've seen people that have been like so excited about getting the most smallest little things. Like I get excited when I see a good meal, like something that I know I'm going to really like. I love this food. Yeah. This excitement that goes through me is ridiculous. And that's because I love food. So but it could be anything, but I think it's again, that self-talk, what you're saying to yourself, and you're not going to believe it. You might not believe it to start with because of old belief systems, because of things that are inside you. But if you consistently go forward and you are thankful with yourself today, and know that this is just a bouncing off place to where you are, where we stand right now, right? And
absolutely. Your point of attraction is now. Absolutely.
Right now. It's not going to be. So how many times have we heard this, Melissa? I'll be happy when. Yeah. Right? Now that statement in itself, I'll be happy when, you're never going to get there, because you're seeing it as a distant thing, and you're saying to yourself, well, I can't be happy until outside circumstances change. It doesn't work. You must have that sense of satisfaction in your now, knowing that you've got this intention moving forward. And when you set an intention to move forward in a positive way, man, or in any way, it's empowering, because you and it helps you build that vision in yourself. And just because you can't see it right now, it doesn't mean that vision won't become at some point. And there's so many tips and tools we could give, and obviously
yes, I know,
a whole day, right?
we do only have about 5 more minutes, and we love hanging out with all of you and spending time. Want to say hi to Adam? I just see that you said hello. How are you? Good to see you joining us. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, it is all about the lens you're viewing life through, friends. And that lens is, created by your thoughts and beliefs and thought patterns. And so identifying them, Anthea's put together a brilliant course on the mindset, right? And we also have a free PDF at becomingabundantlyu.com on the power of the thought process with the law of attraction. If you focus on what you don't have and what's not working, then you are basically sending out a signal that you want more of that, if we were going to put it in the simplest way. So with this PDF that you can download free at Becoming Abundantly You, you can understand more clearly how powerful your thoughts and what you're saying is, because you want to speak about what you love. You want to think about what you love. And that is how you're going to have the immediate benefit of feeling good, right? Whatever you focus on, energy flows and grows to whatever you're focusing on. Everything is energy vibrating at a frequency. And so if you've ever seen someone super happy walk into the room, or maybe we pop on here all shiny and happy, maybe you can see our energy and feel it, right? Or someone happy walking into the room, it's like, whoa, the room just lit up, right?
Absolutely.
You all have energy that you're radiating out, and it's coming from within you. And whatever you're thinking and focusing and feeling about, again, like Anthea pointed out, is the most important part. Whatever you're feeling is naturally going to be radiating that energy out from you. So how beautifully designed are the law of attraction teachings? It's all about our spirit. That's why it's a spiritual law, because your spirit and soul are giving life to your actual body, right? And so the more we can understand that mind, body, and spirit are meant to be connected in harmony. When you take care of your well-being, you're naturally going to show up happier and feeling good, and you're going to be attracting all that good that you're desiring. I think we just put it in a nutshell.
I think you just put it in an absolute nutshell, Melissa. You know what? And even for me, hearing it, us having these conversations, it always uplifts me. I always feel good, right? It's such a good feeling. And on what you're just saying, and input in such a profound and beautiful way, Melissa, it's not even about the universe. It's not about it's not about the God. It's not about whoever you want to call it. It's about you. It's about tuning into you and what you want, what you like, what you desire, and taking those steps forward to make that be for you. And the law of attraction comes into play with the alignment of what you've asked for. And like we were just saying, or Melissa had just said with the PDF, what I love about the PDF is that it really breaks down to you when we say things like, I don't want to be late. The universe hears, I want to be late. So it's flipping that around, and it's so powerful to really become aware of what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and how you're showing up. And I mean, what a powerful session here today, Melissa.
Yes, so good.
Pleasure. I love it.
So good. Yeah, whatever you're focusing on. If you're focusing on, I don't want to be late, late is what you're focusing on, right? Yes, so the power of flipping that to, I love that I'm always on time. It is so easy to be on time. And being on time feels good. Doesn't that already feel so much better when you just change what you're saying? And I just have to add, that is so powerful. I know there's a lot of misconceptions about God, or, a lot of people say different things, the divine source, the source of all good, the energy that creates worlds.
Right.
And that even timeless teachings such as scripture say, as a man thinks, so he is. And that's telling you, what do you think about yourself? Who are you saying you are? believe in yourself, and declare who you are and what you desire your life to be. We weren't put here powerless.
No.
You know, we have so much power to be discovered. And I think we're just scratching the surface of understanding and tapping into how that really works and all that it really is. And some things you may look at in the physical eyes, right? Have you ever seen a situation or a circumstance or something you desired and you thought, yeah, how's that ever going to be possible, right? We get it. We've all had thoughts like that. But the good thing is that all good already exists in abundance right now. And the divine source is the source of all good. So you don't have to know how you could have the private jet or whatever it is you desire. It's just a matter of aligning your thoughts and feelings, aligning your energy to the energy that create worlds. Don't worry about the how. The steps will appear, you know? And when you are living, feeling your best and showing up as your best and, you know, focused on good, all good naturally attracts. And we've seen miracles, right, Anthea? We have seen people healed, changed, transformed, lives transformed, situations completely turned around, that anyone looking on the outside would have said, oh, that's over. It's never going to change. But we have so much power within to tap into. And when you are living the teachings, that energy radiating out from you ripples out to everyone around you. And it all comes back to love, right? Love is the highest frequency and most powerful. If you can love yourself and love others and receive the love always flowing to you from the divine and live from a state of love, I think that transforms everything from within and out into our physical reality.
So powerful, so powerful. Thank you for sharing that, Melissa. So divinely guided there and beautiful. And I just want to say, like, if there's any other questions that people have and anything you guys want us to speak about in particular, you know, please let us know. We're here to share and to be able to give you the best that we can. And we've lived the experiences, we've practiced the teachings, we practice the teachings daily. This isn't something that's just popped up in our life a couple of days ago. We've been practicing, gone through, experienced so much adversity, however, come through the other end and into, and when I say stronger, I don't mean stronger, like stronger. I mean, as in mentally and emotionally stronger, to be able to have that resilience, to be able to deal with life, to be able to appreciate life, to be able to know that everything is always working out for you.
Love that. Yes. Right? Everything is always working out.
Always working out.
Embrace that. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's something that has actually changed so much for me, knowing that and having that thought in my mind that no matter what, it's either working out for you, it's always working for your advantage also. It's always something, sometimes it looks like it's not going the right way, but actually you surrender, you trust, you believe, you know, and you know that you're divinely guided. You know that love is the source of power, and you keep into that feeling, then you will watch it unfold in the most profound and beautiful way. And you can only say thank you as you go through those processes. So on that note, I want to say thank you so much for anybody who's joined us today. Thank you if you're watching on the replay, if you joined us live. Thank you. And most appreciated to my lovely Melissa here for being here with me and us together sharing our energy. And I'm so thankful for you, Melissa. Like, honestly, I love and appreciate you. So
me too. I love you so much. And we're sending out so much love to all of you everywhere and to our world. Join us in sending out that love to everyone everywhere. We're expecting great things with and for you. Thank you, Anthea. Thank you for everyone that joined us.